Yo, yo, yo. You should show me how you trade your tiny amount with the account over the funded price. What do you mean? I don't understand the question. Knives. Well, good morning. How are you? I feel like I'm not interpreting your question correctly, Tom. Like where you have to trade once a day for 7 days? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Let's see. Here you can see it. So over here on the side, just make sure this is on one. Make sure you're on a micro MNQ, and see where it says no SL and no TP. That's stop loss and take profit. Click on no SL, turn it on. Just change it to 2 ticks. Click anywhere outside of it. Click on no TP, select it, put it to 2 ticks. And the moment that you hit market, bid, ask, use the mouse trading, anything, once you get filled, or wherever it puts that order, it's going to put a stop and a take profit 2 ticks below and above for the take profit and the stop loss. And then, so the idea is you get filled and either you win for 2 ticks or lose for 2 ticks, which is $1 either way. I actually got a tick of slippage, as you can see on the one account. I'm down $1.50. So I made $1 on the one, lost $1.50 on the other. I actually did those yesterday when the market came back. It was like 6:30 p.m. Eastern is when I did them. But that's it. That's all you do. No, it's actually better to do it when it's slow because then you don't have to worry about crazy slippage or anything. Yeah, I took this trade too, and I had my take profit like up here, like closer to the previous candle there, and it came up and missed me by a tick. And so I ended up, it actually started to try to go lower, and I was like, ah, I actually thought about just cutting it for the loss, but I gave it a second. I just moved my take profit down, and it came back up and got me. I was pretty sad. I'm gonna go replenish my drink. I will be right back. Spotify is not working. Okay. What's up, Paul? Do the tiny winners cover commission? So the commission on that is $1. It's $1.02. So if you win, you lose 2 cents. If you lose $2.02. Like obviously, like I said, I got that one tick of slippage, so I lost $2.52. So it barely covers commissions. But as long as you stay above that 53,000, that's all that really matters, which is all I'm trying to do. Excuse me. $100 away from blowing this account. Ooh. Did it recover? Like in that same trade? If not, like you didn't cut it with $100 left. I feel I see to me I feel that's so pointless. Like even when I got the $500, it felt almost kind of pointless. I guess if I'm trading the way that I am now, it's not. But when I was trading the evals on the NQ, it was like, well, $500 can go quick. You got out break even? Nice. Nothing wrong with that then. All right, let me go get my drink real quick. It's hard to stick to the plan on the evals, man. It really is, but I get it. That's all I'll say. I get it. All right, I have 5 minutes. Looks like things cooled down, so probably not going to get another trade here before then. Today or tomorrow is my last day for one of my accounts eval. What do you mean last day? As in day 7 or last day before the month clicks over? Oh, seventh day. Gotcha. Did you know there's a way to check that on your account, like which day you're on? I didn't know that until yesterday. I was like randomly clicking through stuff. For anyone that might not know, you come into your account, you log in, and then you go up to account summary. It will bring this page up, and you can see down here there's a little column that says days. So I'll show you which day you're on. I didn't even know about that until yesterday. Learn something new every day. It's Thursday. Starting to get pumped for Sunday. I feel like we got a pretty big game this week against Seattle. I don't want to say it's not a must win, obviously, but if we win, it's a pretty big game for us, both 5-2. Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch tonight, but I'm to be completely honest, I'll probably take Nyquil again and pass out. I took Nyquil last night and I actually slept through the night. I didn't take it the night before because I didn't think I'd have a problem sleeping, but I did take some melatonin, but I just kept coughing and waking up. I guess the Nyquil actually stopped my cough. Yeah, if Pittsburgh loses tonight, that'd be great. Put them back at 500. Really wish I wish you guys would have won last week. Actually, no, I don't. Sorry. Seattle really has no bearing on what we do. Yeah, that's true. You'll be at work, so it makes sense. The game I'm looking most forward to is the are they in London or are they in didn't aren't they supposed to be playing in Germany or something soon? And there's somewhere else that they're going to be playing. It must be in London though, I would assume. The Chiefs and Miami. At least you guys get Arizona this week. Should be a nice bounce back game for you. Is is Murray? I don't think Murray's coming back. I think you'll still get Dobbs. Ah, my voice, man. I can hear the like rasp in my voice from all the coughing. It sucks. Dobbs got traded? What? Who's their quarterback? Is Murray coming back for sure? I did not pay attention to any of the trade deadline stuff. I know that we almost got Derrick Henry though, but then we didn't. To Minnesota? Are they not going to play Cousins? Or wait, didn't he get hurt? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. Yeah, okay. I thought I remember him getting hurt. That's crazy. So is Murray coming back? Oh, that's right. That's right. His Achilles. I forgot. He didn't like tear it though. It was like he like overstretched it or something weird. Yeah, I remember seeing the news on that. They're going with Dobbs. Well then yeah, I wonder who would play if I mean, I guess they don't care at this point, right? They're just throwing their season away, I would assume. Maybe if they beat the Ravens. Oh, there's the bell, by the way. Maybe if they beat the Ravens last week, they try, but I think that they're throwing in the towel at this point. I didn't even join Discord. Yeah, so a strat with the evals and maybe even the funded accounts. That's actually how my very first funded account. I was literally just playing this first bar every day. That was it. And then I would go trade stocks afterwards. And it worked like a lot. You just do the take profit 12 ticks. Just put a order for 5 contracts on the NQ, both one each way, and whichever way it would go, you would hope to get 12 ticks, and that was it. That was the trade. It worked a lot until I had my stop losses in too. I forget. I think it was 50 ticks. And it just so happened the one time I placed the order the other way, that order was right under the stop loss of the one way. So it filled me, went right to the stop loss, filled me that way, and then shot back the other way and filled that stop loss. And there went the account. And it was ready for payout. I was at like 3,600 bucks, so I was well over payout. I lost it all because it was a $1,500 stop loss. Because the idea was if I took a $1,500 loss, no biggie, I can recover it because I was making 300 each time it worked. So it was 5 days worth of coming back, but when you hit the stop loss twice in a row like that, and it all happened so fast, it was very very sucky. Yeah, no, it was fine. I don't think there was anything wrong with it. Forgot to change my account after I did the little trade, so now well, at least now you don't need to worry about the the $1 or $2 each time. That sucks though. Yeah, Watson, I don't know, man. He got paid guaranteed money. What does he care? That's a big problem with guaranteed money, man. You don't really have any incentive to. I mean, if he's a winner, then yeah, he's gonna try. But Germany, see, I knew I saw that. I didn't remember if that started this week or not because I know they were doing London, but I remember seeing something about them playing in Germany. Look at the SPY, straight up. Pretty big gap up. I didn't even notice it was that big of a gap up from yesterday. Oh wow, yeah. Ah, crazy. Quite the after hours. Didn't even realize that till just now. Yeah, that I'm gonna wake up and watch that game for sure. It's at 9:30, I think. It's usually when it starts. Like freezing again. I hope I don't. I didn't have a fever this morning. I hope it's not coming back. I actually woke up feeling pretty good this morning, minus this cough.
What up, Veshy Poo?
Steven, what's up? I hear your blinker.
Let's take a look and see what's up.
Uh,
Your account's up.
I forgot I had push to or not. I didn't have push to talk on. Yeah, everything should be up. I mean, you might not be able to see it on your phone.
I meant dollar value wise.
Yeah. For now, I took 2 pre-market trades. One was actually pretty good. It was on the news at 8:30.
Did you get those 2 accounts covered for the day?
Yeah, I did those last night actually.
Oh, that's right. After 6 o'clock, you could do it.
Yep. That's exactly when I did it. 6:30. It was like 6:30.
So if you miss a day, it just has to be any 7 days. It doesn't have to be consecutive.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, you can actually get these to day 6 and just let them sit there if you really wanted to. So like if you were trying to fund them all at the same time kind of thing.
Well, what would be the point in that?
Like if maybe you don't have the money sitting around that you want to spend right then and there to fund it or something like that.
You're welcome. So after the $17 valuation things are done, and you're buying that lifetime at 135, what's your monthly expense going to be on these accounts, assuming you
0.
don't have any new ones?
0.
So once you pay the 135, there's no other monthly fees for the software or anything?
Nope.
Wow. They're
That's
really
why I said
counting
it.
on you.
And it
They're really
yeah,
counting on you guys blowing them up.
yeah. Oh, 100%. Now you're gonna make me look it up so I don't
And
wake
then the
up too early.
$17 is for the
Yeah,
eval account.
9:30. Yeah, it's 17 for the eval, and then 85 if you want to pay monthly, which then you would have the monthly cost, or you pay 135 for the lifetime. And if you pay the lifetime, then that's it. That's all you pay.
Now, what if you pay the lifetime, then you blow up your real account and you have to start with the eval again? Does that lifetime go away, or is that lifetime on
Yes.
your username?
No, it's per account.
Oh, so you have to pay
So like,
135 for each account,
yes, yes,
for each funded account. Okay.
correct.
All right. So now I see why they're willing to give away the lifetime for 135, because
Yes,
they're counting on you blowing up in the first month, and this way they're getting the extra $50 for it.
exactly. Which is
Oh
exactly
my,
what happened to me on my first one.
these guys have figured out every angle to screw you. Props to them.
100%. Yeah,
Props
man,
to them.
dude, they're genius. It's genius. You have to you literally have to be like, wow, you guys are pretty smart.
I give them. They literally have found a way to screw you at every possible chance before they give you any money.
Yep. That trailing drawdown is the key. 100%.
Have you kept track of how much money you've laid out for them
I
so far?
mean, I haven't, but I can because I've never paid more than the $17 for the accounts.
Yeah, but at 25 of them, that's $300.
Yeah. And I paid lifetime for the first funded account, and I did the monthly for the second. So if you
Yeah, so
add,
you're already in for
let's
five,
add
six hundred
two.
bucks.
Yeah. But at the same time, I used to lose that. I used to lose double that in stocks on one trade sometimes. So,
So this is less of a loss.
well, for now. But that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, if I can get to just one payout, it literally
Right.
pays for itself, and then you're basically free rolling at that point.
Yeah. You just got to get that one payout in.
Yeah, and I had it. I had it on the very first
You
account that I ever had, and I just blew it like an idiot. I didn't
know
know any
what?
better. I didn't know any better.
Your voice sounds like crap.
It did the coughing. I think has finally caught up to my throat. My
Yeah.
throat's like, yo, chill out.
These guys are literally like drug pushers.
Yeah,
We'll let
pretty
him win the
much.
first account. We'll get him sucked in. 25 accounts later, he still hasn't gotten a payout, but he's all in.
I don't think they have any say over the trading itself. There's
No,
some
no.
guys that I've seen. There's some guys that I've seen in the other like live streams that I'll go on to every once in a while, and like I've joined a couple of their discords, and they're posting their screenshots, and their the number is in the thousands for like the eval accounts.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. Like I'm
Well,
sitting here feeling like a loser on 20, 24, 25, and these guys are in the thousands.
and how long they've been doing it for?
I have no idea. A month? No, I'm just kidding.
You're just trying to make yourself feel better, aren't you?
No, I'm not. No, I mean like some of these guys, like you on Apex, you can have a max of 20 funded accounts at any given time. So like a lot of people, like that's their goal is to try to get to that.
Well, sure. But
which is
if it takes
insane
you,
because
but if it takes you 15 accounts to get one funded, even at 20 funded accounts, you've already outlaid so much money that you got to cash a bunch just to break even.
yeah. Well, a lot of them only do it during like these 90% sales.
It's still that adds up. 20,
Oh yeah, for sure.
1,000 accounts at $17 an account is $17,000.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one guy in a live stream. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not, but he was saying how he's had close to 100 funded accounts and still hasn't gotten a single payout. I was just like, Jesus. But it's probably because he'll windfall to get to the funded accounts, but then when he tries to trade for real, like he's just not a good trader, I would suppose, because you can't do the windfall trading on the funded accounts.
He got his accounts the same way you did, playing blackjack. But
Yeah.
the test is going to come next week. Are you going to be like the rest of these blowhards, or are you actually going to make it happen?
Well, I mean the account that I'm trading like for real, like I'm still doing good on, so I mean, there's that.
You just got to wake up every morning and say, don't get bored, don't get frustrated. This ain't going to happen today.
No, yesterday was perfect for me. I think like having that loss, like it was good. Like I
Yeah,
realized that I could take that loss, and then if I just have a good day today, I'm right back to where I was, and there's nothing wrong with that.
exactly.
But yeah, I think we all get bored,
I just
especially
hope your wife
knowing it's only
realizes
17
the
bucks. That's the
process.
problem.
Tell her that you're the 76ers. It's process 3.0.
Yeah. How about them Rangers?
You know what? You know what half the world is saying? Thank God it's over.
Why?
Nobody watched that World Series.
I
And then for
did. Are you kidding?
Scherzer to get taken off the roster.
He got hurt. Still on the team. They just took him off the roster in case they had to bring somebody else up.
Yeah, I know, but technically he's not on the roster for the World Series. So I don't think it counts as he got a World Series ring.
What? Yes, it does. He's still on the
Are you
team.
sure?
Yeah, that's definitely not how that works. He was
Okay.
in the dugout during the game. There's no way it's not counting.
Okay. I didn't know how that worked. I thought that he's off the roster. He's off the roster.
No,
Hold on one
no,
second.
because they took the other guy off the roster too. The was it the center fielder dude or shortstop dude? No, I think he was center fielder. Yeah.
Yeah, who was that guy? Garcia? Is that who that was?
Yeah,
Adolfo Garcia?
yeah.
And
I'm
I
actually
watched a drop of the games. Paid attention, but I didn't really watch any of it. I can't watch baseball.
yeah. He I'm just glad they won because they swept us, and then and then they just went on the win, so it makes me feel a little better.
So you're that loser, like, oh well, if I lost, it's because they're the best team.
I didn't say they were the best team, but they were definitely streaking. That's for sure. They definitely hit a hot streak there.
So you're justifying your loss.
No, I'm just saying I'm happy that the team that won was the team that beat us. That's all. I'm not justifying our loss.
Uh, that's typical Vesh. You lost, but you're justifying the loss.
Yeah, you got me.
That's
Or
all right.
somebody told
I'm
me
a
that they're
Yankees
having
fan. We
issues putting
sucked.
orders out. So
No
I was
justification
just
needed.
seeing
We
if there was.
sucked. Bad team, bad ideas, bad plan. The
Anybody
YouTube
else
channel
having
getting traction?
issues?
Getting more people?
I've been having some issues with the bots lately.
I'm not sure those are the kind of people you want.
Uh, but I changed it to where they can only talk in the chat if they're subscribed. So now the dude running the bots, I guess, has been trying to get them all subscribed so he can still. It was actually amusing.
Is that something you can monetize in any way? Or you need a real
I mean,
big
them continuing to come into the live stream keeps the numbers up as far as that goes. So I mean, it can't hurt to have them there, which then could push it to other people. So
Okay.
I don't know if that's how it's going down, but
You're not trying to, get it advertised to search engine stuff, right? SEO stuff.
nah, not at the moment. I'm just kind of letting it do its thing.
Yeah, pay attention to what you're doing. The rest will work itself out.
Yeah,
So
I'm more focused on the trading aspect of it all anyway at the moment. So
what did you do with the kids yesterday when they were off?
lots of games and stuff, like just random stuff around the house.
Kept them occupied?
Yeah, man, it's all you really can do. Oh, who's the one lucky person that hit the like button?
Do you even keep
Smooches.
the other software open as far as following stocks or anything?
Yeah, I have Weeble up, but it's mainly just to watch the spy.
Hmm. Yeah, Luke shorted Plitter under 17 pre-market.
Glitter, huh?
Or is it at now? Is it back over? Still over 18?
That 1780. Looks like it's holding up though, like it wants to try to go back up.
Or is it now?
1790. 1790.
Yeah. I might push to test the 52-week high of 20 and change.
Yeah, Tom, I don't know what's going on. My other buddy
But yeah, when he went in there, I was like, that seems a little bit
trades his
early.
stuff though, he was
I'm not
saying
going
that
to follow
he's
on that
having
one.
lots of issues.
That was a good call. You'll see what's going on in the other room. I'll be back.
Yeah, all right. Oh, no rush. I'm just sitting here meditating. baby. Making me crazy.
How was that?
Uh, just sitting at the middle. Boring. Did get my alerts working. I don't know if you guys didn't stick around for that. Apparently, the upgrading to the beta, it like screwed the watch list that I had. So, but I ended up making a new watch list, and now it all works. A lot of problem having issues apparently. I'm still gonna try to trade, and I'm recording, so something happens, and oh well. I'm pretty sure they'll make it right. I've seen them do pretty good. They'll just reset the account to where it was the day before. You know what we didn't do? We didn't go through and look for lines, but we're in between two daily levels, so kind of used it here. Oh, there we go. You can see it kind of used it here. Think we'll get any bots today? Let's see. What time is it in Russia? It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon there, so maybe he's got to get off of his 9 to 5 first. Significant issues with CopyTrader today. If the CopyTrader is not working, there's no reason to do this. Apex is all about copy trading for me. So it's not Apex, it's Rhythmic today. There's a lot of people. I'm listening to a couple other live streams as well as I looked in a couple Discords, and it's everybody with Rhythmic connections. I don't think it has anything to do with Apex itself. No real purpose if not able to copy across multiple trades. What do you mean? You can. 100%, yeah, to the bots. If you are having an issue, apparently they're pretty good at resetting. Like if you made money, they'll leave it alone. But if you lost money, they're pretty good about resetting it to where it was before the day started. I don't want to just jump into a trade just to jump into a trade, but I am like curious if I'm having the issues too. I mean, I'm looking up at where the rhythmic connection is, and I am noticing that it's like flashing, but I don't know if it always does that. I don't watch it every day or look at it every day. Without CopyTrader, you cannot trade multiple accounts effectively simultaneously. I'm only using Apex for the trade copier capability. I'm pretty sure the trade copier is like, are you using Quantower? I don't think it has anything to do with Apex. Like I'm pretty sure you can trade like multiple firms with the copy trader in quant, like so Apex, Top Step, like I'm pretty sure you can do that. It has nothing to do with Apex itself. So like when you bring up the copy trader, hold on, I'm looking for it. It's like not letting me click. So like when you add this, let's just say copy Rhythmic. Yeah, so like you have a parent account, which you can load all your accounts into here, not just Apex. And then you have your child connections, which again, you can choose all this. So I don't it has nothing to do with Apex. I'm pretty sure this is everything to do with Rhythmic with the connection issue. But I don't think it has anything to do with Quantower either. I think it's just Rhythmic. I think Rhythmic is the one with the issue. I've heard this is rare that it happens, but it's no different than like Dosh Trader having an issue, or like, it's very rare that it happens, but it does happen, right? At least in this case, they're all prop accounts, so they don't really care to just reset them. But something like Dosh Trader, that's a whole different story. Trying to get real money back. I got you, man. So I'm not trying to argue with you. Yeah, every platform is going to have issues. That's all they trade now.
I had quite the morning.
I'm listening.
I'm driving. All of a sudden, a little red light comes up on my dashboard with a little plus minus on it in the shape of a battery while I'm driving. Like,
Say
well,
that again?
the checked battery light on my
Oh,
dashboard
right.
came on while I'm driving. And I'm like, well, that's not supposed to happen.
Did it go away?
So I was on my way out to my route for today, about 7:15 in the morning. Coming out here after doing another two truckloads this morning, and I wanted to get out here before the traffic, but I'm looking it up. It says like if that happens, it's because your battery's not charging and your truck's going to run out of battery and die. Like, all right, can I get out there? Can I not get out there? What's going to happen? Do I need a battery? Do I need an alternator? What do I need? Fuck. So I drive by two mechanic places. One guy doesn't show up till 8:30. The other guy, it wasn't even open, so there was nobody there, so I couldn't even ask. Like, well, that's not going to do me any good. So I looked up Valvoline, which I knew was near my route. They opened at
I'm
8.
going to say it to him once he's done talking about it.
So I got there, first one in. It's like, you here for an oil change? I said, no. See that red light? That's not supposed to be there. Fix it. So he goes, the battery is actually underneath the driver's seat. So he's opening up the hood looking for the battery. I'm like, crap, he doesn't even know where the hell the battery is. That's not promising.
Brago said you unlocked a new emoji in your van. That's cool.
Yeah, when you pass 140,000 miles, you get a new light. So he brings his manager over. I said, the battery's underneath the driver's seat. So he picks up that panel, brings his manager over. They're plugging in to check it all. And the battery test comes out good. Battery's perfect. Alternator's good. Like, well, why the hell's the light on? I go, I don't know. Turn the truck off, turn it back on, the light goes away. I'm like, what the hell?
Interesting. You just had to reset it. Restart the computer, man. It's that simple.
I know, but I didn't want to take a chance that it was the alternator, and if once you turn off the truck, it ain't turning back on.
Right.
So I was driving with like a madman trying to get there. I wasted an hour, and if I would have just turned it off and turned it back on right then and there, it would have been perfect. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
already,
like you said, you didn't know that.
no. How are you supposed to know that it's just went on for no reason? Like, why would it go on for no reason?
Yeah.
It shouldn't go on for no reason. If it goes on, there's a reason. But apparently there was no reason. So I'm driving. I turned the radio off. I turned the heat off. I turned the lights off because they said like don't use anything that's electrical.
Well, the alternator should charge the battery back up, so.
Unless the alternator was the issue.
Well, if that's the case, then it's just going to happen again anyway.
Yeah, no, but he tested the battery. Battery was at 100%. Said, all right. Gave him $20 for his time and went on my merry way. And hopefully it was just a little glitch. That won't happen again.
Yeah, it was pretty cold this morning, so it might have just been your computer saying, it's cold.
I know, but I'd been driving the truck since 2 o'clock in the morning already. And the truck had already been driven for 4 or 5 hours.
Right, true.
So it's not like the engine
Yeah,
was
I got
cold.
you.
I don't understand. Those are pretty. Anybody here? No. Morning.
What's up, Tom?
Yeah, it was in the 30s this morning.
I'm going to go get a cough drop, see if it helps.
You're welcome. It's a lot different than the 82 it was on Saturday.
Oh, we almost got a trade, and it's doing exactly what I would have wanted it to do. That's a bummer.
No. Good discipline. Not worth the gamble.
No, I know. I'm just saying it would have been nice if it went a little further and got me in the trade before it did that.
Yeah.
Anytime you place or cancel or fill an order, there's a little box in the upper right that says,
Yeah, if I
I
would have
don't know
shorted
if you can
pets,
get
it
rid
would
of
have
it,
been a
but
nice
yeah,
trade.
it's annoying. Because if you click on it too, it like pops up a dialog box in the middle of your screen. I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe I'll look and see if you can. Yeah, that's exactly the reason I didn't like it either. I'm assuming it's one of these. So if you go to your general settings and then click on confirmations and warnings, maybe show deal tickets. I'm going to assume it's that one. I'll click it myself and see. They worked fine. Good. Yeah, I'm assuming it's not going to stay an issue. I'm assuming that they're obviously going to try to fix it, whatever the issue is. Or if I know somewhere in here there's a where you can change the range from the sides. I forget what they call it. There it is, margin. I guess it's just because I didn't have it reset. It's actually, let's do, yeah. Cough drops are working. Oh, I actually started reading them and then I got caught up doing something else I forgot. Yeah, let's go to Portland. So far away. Does it say how much? I'm not gonna go all the way there for that. I mean, it is my birthday. Yeah. Yeah. Or if like the Ravens play in any of those places at the same time. I know that's. And my wife showed me that Green Day is going on tour next year. It looks like, which I'm not surprised because they were talking about coming out with a new album. So I was just saying that that's the only band in my top three that I haven't got to see yet live. So if they ever toured again, I wanted to go see them. Thankfully, we went to go see Linkin Park when we did. It was right before Chester did what he did. Chili Peppers, I was pretty sad. I was pretty sad about that concert. They played way too much of the new stuff. Like I get it. Like that's part of the whole reason that they're touring, but you could tell the whole audience was just waiting for them to play more of the stuff that we all wanted to hear, and we just weren't getting any of it. It's very frustrating. Oh, this phlegm. Ugh. Hmm. Haven't had a single alert since 9:10 this morning. Guess I'm just gonna be sucking on these cough drops all day because they're actually working. Minus that little bit of phlegm I had. Ricola. I'd assume we'll run into some resistance right here. Looking left. Pretty obvious line here. Of course, as I say that. Yeah, they're just hitting my my stream from yesterday, the comment section in the stream from yesterday. I've already I've already hid like 20 of them this morning from the channel. It's funny too because all their usernames are like user472, like it's just all clearly new accounts. Seriously? 925.50. I'm at 925. Feel like we might get lower now. Go to. I want too much. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. I was about to check it. Okay. No, I didn't have any issues there. I thought I went just it couldn't have been more than a tick or two. Once it missed us by the 2 ticks here, I had a feeling if we went through that, we were going to go much, much further. So made a little bit more on that because of it. I think it almost filled us to the tick there. 921.75. 921.75. So we literally got the bottom of that candle. Nice drop there. But I had to wait for it, obviously. I got me some of that also, but on NQ. Nice. Technically on NQ, just not the big boy, on the small boy. I really wish this cough would go away. My wife's got it now too, which sucks. I love the music that some of these YouTube videos use. Like they get the rights to it and stuff. I'm watching the Ravens Wired video against Arizona. Some of the music and the way that they implement it, it's just so good. Totally forgot about this. Hoping for a nice push there up through the highs, but like we're gonna gather ourselves first. Yep, just got to be patient. What's what? Oh, patience. Yeah, I hear you. I'm done being impatient. I need to be patient. Go. Watch right to it. Previous resistance, now support. Just didn't give us a good enough reason to get in. Needed that bit more of a spike. Just couldn't get it. What a boring day. There's also, I was looking at the news, the 8:30 news this morning, I think was it. Said there was some stuff at 10 and 10:30, but that came and went. It was the unemployment claims at 8:30. That was my trade from earlier. All right, Tom. I'll see you later. I may or may not be here at 2. Depends if things pick up or not. Just feels like a range day. Got bailed out of being stuck in the grind up on MES. Oh. Shouldn't have been in it. That did not trigger us. I mean, yeah, I figured you were short if that is what bailed you out. Yeah, it doesn't feel as good when you break the rules to get there. Would have been nice if we got on. Be right back. Got my headphones on in case I get the beeps. I'm close, huh? Finish. Talking. Yeah, he's in here. Beef. Put Bailey. Whatever you do, I think is Iris as probably something. Frozen vegetables. Ah, there's. I'm saying like whatever the additives. I can only hear them now because What's up, man? Just one intraday trade so far. Back here. That's all we got. Nothing else has presented itself. How's your day going? Bot free. That is true. Well, at least on the live stream. Like I said, they were hitting my my stream from yesterday, which is weird. Yeah, man, I'm tired of being impatient. I'm gonna really stick it out this time and prove to myself that it works. And then once I can prove that it works, it'll be a lot easier overall. Then it's just a matter of either adding accounts or getting a bigger account, you know, etc. Nice, man. That's what it's all about. Just staying consistent, following your rules. What's the spy look like? Double top. Pretty much the same. ES at its uptrend support. Doesn't look like Devin and Thomas traded today either. Don't see any charts in there. So the sole purpose of having multiple accounts is, think of it from this perspective. If I want to try to make $500 a day on one account, I would have to risk the account to make that $500 a day probably, right? You have to risk a lot. But if you have 5 accounts and you only now have to make $100 per account, you get to risk 1/5 of what you're risking on just one account to make the same amount of money. So in theory, you then add a 6th account, and now you're making still that $100 per account per day. You're now making more than you were with just one account with 1/5 the risk on each account, if that makes sense. Now, that's how I look at it. There's a lot of other people that look at it as in, I can make $500 in one account. What if I make $500 on 20 accounts? Right? Some people look at it that way too. I look at it from the risk adverse side of things. It's like every time I think we might get a push, it just reverses and we just chop. Can you see both these lines? Yeah. So there's 2 daily lines and we're just in between them, like right in the middle. I don't know if it's going to be today or overnight or something, but at some point we're going to push towards one of them. Yes, it's 100% because of the drawdowns. And just risk in general. Like, even if you were doing it on like bigger accounts, etc., like it's all like if the drawdown wasn't an issue, it's the fact that you can risk way less on one account so that if you take a loss, the account itself isn't going to be in that big of a drawdown. Where if you're risking it all to make it all on just one account, you're risking all of that as well on one account, which means the loss is going to be a lot bigger. I mean, it's really all in how you look at it. If you're not risking that much on one account, but you're not looking to grow that fast either, then it doesn't matter. You only need one account. But in theory, if you have multiple accounts, you can risk the same amount. Like think of it from just going from one account to two accounts. You have one account, you have a solid risk strategy in place. Well, in order to scale up and double how much you're making, instead of scaling up to double the size to make double the profits, just add another account and trade the exact same way. And now you're making double the amount. Oh, like Thomas did take some AMD. Yeah. It's a love-hate relationship with the firms. The firms give you such a unique experience and opportunity. Like they're allowing you for 100, like say you use the lifetime for $150, they're allowing you the opportunity to make 2,000 plus dollars. Like that's not a, and you're never risking more than the money you put in. That's a pretty fair deal. So, I mean, yeah, it comes with their rules and regulations, etc., but that's to be expected. You just got to abide by the rules. That's all there is to it. Which is, I mean, if you think about it, they're gearing this all towards people that are consistent. The people that are consistent are going to be the ones, like, if they were using their own money, they would be making money. So if you're a profitable trader for real, you should have no problem being a profitable trader with their rules. And that's kind of what they're getting at. Like, that's what they're promoting. Like, we want you to be profitable, but you have to be profitable. We don't want you to just get lucky, essentially. Because anyone could take and make their own account with $1,000 and just YOLO it one way, right? I mean, if you get lucky, you get lucky. If you don't, you lose the $1,000. Like, so you can't blame them for that. Do the rules suck? Yeah, of course they do. That's just part of it. I'm gonna sit here and eat, and then I'm probably gonna run to the store and drop this return off. I have a return. Get out of the house and get some fresh air. No friend, comma. They are banking on the 95% of traders that fail. Oh, 100%. They're, I mean, when you really break it down, like they're pretty smart. They knew exactly what they were doing. But that's exactly what I was saying earlier too. Is if you're profitable, most people probably aren't that are profitable aren't going to be trading prop firms anyway. However, people like me that are coming from stocks to futures, it's nice to be able to test the waters this way. So it's like if you can become profitable with them, then it should be real easy to be profitable on your own. Hot. And if you're profitable anyway, then you there's no reason you can't be profitable with the prop firm because that's what their system's built around. I like my chances. As long as I can stick to what I'm doing right now, I like my chances. It's just a matter of just being patient. There's no reason. I mean, I've went back and looked at all my losses, and had I just cut them at a certain point and didn't get carried away, if I wasn't using too big a size, like trying to trade the NQ instead of the micros, if I would have just did what I was supposed to do, I'd probably already be at a payout by now. But I kept trying to rush things. Nobody to blame but myself. Chop, chop, choppity chop. Yo.
What's up?
Kind of a crappy day, huh?
Yeah. You got a cold?
Yeah, it's remember I was sick last week? This is still I think I got something else at the end of being sick that last time. I actually had a pretty bad fever yesterday all day.
Oh, shit. Going around the family?
Yeah. Kids had it. I got it. Now the wife's got it. We all got it. I actually didn't sound like this yesterday, but I was coughing nonstop, so I'm pretty sure my throat's just like swollen from all the coughing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm assuming for you guys, sideways action isn't very good either.
Nah, getting fucking chopped up. Trying not to get in shit, but makes it hard.
Yeah. You had that one decent move up earlier, and that was it.
Yeah, I just took one in Amazon, a little small win. That's all it's been, dude. Walks. Not even a base hit today.
Yeah. Frustrating. I had 2 pre-market trades, which was half of what I made today, and then that one move at like 10:30ish. That was the only other trade I had. That was the only trade I had intraday. Just been sitting here watching it chop, the whole rest of the day.
So overall, how you making out over there?
Okay. I'm back to I have 2 funded accounts waiting to be funded. I have to wait for the days to go by. And then yesterday was a red day, but it was the red day I needed. I traded the ticker, I think probably for the first time, how I'm supposed to trade it. So I only ended up red the amount I'm supposed to end up red instead of letting it continue to go against me.
Right.
So I was pretty happy in hindsight because even on a slow day like today, I already made back over 1/3 of what I lost yesterday. So
Cool.
that's I for some reason somewhere along the lines it got lost in translation that it's okay to lose, and I just it was like either I win or I blow up. Like that's like how I had it set in my head for some reason.
For some reason, I don't know how the fuck that got there.
Yeah. It was like, well, in stocks it was okay to lose, but here no, you're not allowed to. Either you win or you blow up. It's that simple. And then I was like, wait a minute. This isn't how you trade profitably.
Cool. So you got to keep trading those funded accounts to get them to pay out, or?
Well, yeah. I mean, well, yeah, if you want to get to pay out.
Oh,
So it starts back over. So like you pass the eval and it resets back to that 50,000 mark. And then it's up to you to trade it back up to that payout amount, which is 52,600.
all right. So you got to get it to 52 to get it to be a funded account.
53.
53. And then
Yeah.
it resets. Now you got to get it back above to whatever you need to be able to pull cash out.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Got RTD2 back there.
That's the DOS alerts.
Oh, gotcha. How are those working out? I know those were still pretty new.
Yeah, they seem to be working for the most part. I haven't looked into it. It's going off a last sale, So it doesn't always trigger all the time. Majority of the time it triggers. But if it seems like if it's something moving fast, it won't trigger. Because maybe there's no sales at that, so it drops below it. So like the bid of the ask, if it hits that number, it'll pull up. Doesn't mean that it was a sale at that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. I guess in principle, though, I mean, that's really all you need. You just need to know that it got there. It doesn't actually have to print.
Right.
Because isn't the whole point just to basically alert you when it gets near there? It doesn't, like you said, it doesn't have to be exact.
Right.
When I traded stocks, it was general drawdown and also the worst. It depends on which part of my journey you're talking about.
Oh, the whole
I
gang's
mean, there
back
was times
together.
where
Look
it
at
was
this.
only $100. There was times where it was $1,000.
One big happy trading room.
Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to head out anyway because I want to try to get some chores done. That's why I was stopping in. Just say what's up.
Cool. Yeah. Nothing much, man. Grind fast.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's so true. It's literally, I have like a line that I consider my middle line, and it's just been hugging it all day.
Well, then there's nothing for you to do.
Nope. But I'm gonna get out of here for a little bit. I'll be back.
All right, man.
Good luck to you guys.
Sounds good.
Stay disciplined.
Later.
Later. That goes for you guys too. AP, feel free to hit me up in Discord if you want to talk more about it, or you can just wait. I might come live again later. Not sure. We'll see. Probably not. So I'll probably just talk to you guys tomorrow morning. But it's pretty slow today. I always post my stuff in Discord. So if you ever want to come see it, I'm always in there. And I will talk to you guys later. Till then, stay safe, stay disciplined, all that good stuff.